Hey guys, we're back with another game of Pauper. We are playing some Turbo Fog. It has been forever, so I'm very happy to be back playing this deck. And it also has been a while, so things might be a little rusty. We'll have to see. This looks like a decent hand, though. We're going to keep this. And I hope that we're going up against something nice and aggressive, preferably mono green. We're going to start ourselves off with a Terramorphic, Island, Delver. Oh man. Oh. These starts, I tell ya. At least we get to have a Jace's Erasure in play. No flip, come on. No flip. And reveals Preordain. Okay. This is gonna be a problem. Yep, plays the Preordain. And another. Okay. We are gonna mill. Always yes, always yield. I'm not gonna need to do much in terms of green, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass like this. We're probably just gonna put a stop on their upkeep. Miscreant, fine. Let's think once. Opponent has F6, it seems. You can just play another island, pass the turn. And I think we are gonna think twice now. Looks like the rare mono blue Delver now. We'll take another 4. Might take one more hit after that, but that would be it. Sweet. I'm gonna play that on his upkeep, probably. Ooh, counterspell in the graveyard. That's always nice to see. We're gonna go with a Terramorphic, and we're gonna pass. Sacking this. Let's get a Forest. And let's go for an Accumulated Knowledge. Let's us have it. Alright. Ninja's in. Which means I'm going to Tangle now. And F6. Mana Leak. He gets to draw a card. Darn, now we have to start fogging pretty much all the time. Alright. Let's pass. Got a full grip of cards here. Luckily we drew one of our cheaper fog, which allows us to double counter if we need to. Spell Stutter. I can't counter that one, can I? Let's brainstorm. The thing, this fog is a little bit... Yeah, I think this is worth it. We get a moment's peace. There we go. And we'll put think twice. Second from the top. Yeah, we should be milling him as much as possible. Alright. So got a couple counterspells out of the way. Although he has Mana Leak, though these are going to become less and less relevant as time goes on. Okay. We need some card draw. I think I will use it now, though. Or, let's Moment's Peace now. Then we are going to brainstorm. Get another fog and a counter. Yes, we should keep both, shouldn't we? Oh, I can't cast them both. So I might as well make the best use of my mana and keep the Arcane Denial. Because I want to draw these draw spells too. Oh man. Alright. He's got to yield. We're still connected. Yep. We're all right. And we're going to Arcane Denial. That happens. Now, do I want a Terramorphic? Yeah, I think I will. And we're going to get a Forest. Ponder. Doesn't have very many counterspells left. Just one. We draw a land, not great. Let's mill him again. Now they get to draw. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's play our island. I think we should use the Muddle the Mixture. We got another Mana Leak out of the way. Let's get a Moment's Peace. And pass. Let's see. Mana Leak, Mana Leak. Spell Stutters. Okay. let's flash back. I don't think I'm too afraid of Daze. Vapor Snag. Okay, there we go. Alright, so he gets in one attack. And, oh, we're dead. Jeez. There we go. That's it then. Damn. Alright. So, we got quite the sideboard for them. Unfortunately, I sided out the Scattershot I didn't put the Scattershot Archers in my deck this time around, because the blue-red version of the deck kind of eats these guys up very easily with all their burn spells. So, I went with the Aerial Volleys instead. They're still very good. They're instants. They deal 3 damage as opposed to 1, but they don't lock the game down like a Scattershot Archer does against Mono Blue Delver. So, you definitely want those, though. All 5 of those guys. We're going to want some more Dispels. I think the 3 is pretty good. We're going to go down the Quiet Disrepairs for sure. These are not going to help us all that much in their strategy. We're going to get rid of everything that draws them cards, like Words of Wisdom. Oop. No, yeah, I think that'll be fine. Arcane Denial, not so good here. Drew them 2 cards. And I'm actually not liking the Brainstorm. And that gives us space for a couple counter spells. Oh, is that good? I think that's fine. We don't need the Brainstorm. I mean, it's always good to have a Brainstorm, obviously, but in this case, it's not the best because it doesn't actually net us card advantage. Even though we do get the Brainstorm Shuffle trick from time to time, it's not going to win us the game like it does against like Stompy, for example, if they manage to land a couple artifact destruction spells and stuff like that. So we don't, because Delver draws tons of cards. So if we just land 1 Erasure early, you see just from kind of stumbling around, we managed to get them down to under 30 cards really easily, and we got 1 Brainstorm down. So we don't really need the Brainstorms to win us the game here. So I think that should be good. Let's submit like that. We're going to play first again. Okay, this is a pretty kind of a mixed bag of a hand. We've got our blue source, but only 1. I think we can keep this, though. And we're going to lead with our Terramorphic. We're just going to crack it now. Let's get an island. And we're going to pass. We'd like to see a Ponder or Preordain here, or nothing at all. It's very good too. Another Muddle. Not exactly what we're looking for. It'd be nice to get some draw spells too. Brainstorm. Instead of these Muddles, if we had had draw spells, we would have been in a much better shape. Okay, so he's holding a lot of counter magic. Okay, we're gonna go with our Tree of Tails and pass. Brainstorm, go for it. Aerial Volleys also count as a counter spell on our end. Very good versus Spellsetter Sprite. So at least it's got that going for it. We don't like it, but we're gonna let it go. More green sources. Blah. Alright. So, no flip. That's very good for us. Miscreant, sure. Gets in 4. Just 1. Thank goodness. No ninja. Ninja would have been the worst. There's a Jace's Erasure that we can't back up. Or he could get greedy. He could get greedy and play a Spell Stutter Sprite, which would get it pretty well here. And then we followed up with Aerial Volley. And that would put us really far ahead. I think I actually like that. Let's give that a shot and see what happens. There we go. There's a Spell Stutter. Okay. First time I'm actually casting the spell. There we go. So we got him. I didn't think we had a counter spell at green, did you? Ooh, a null. Doesn't destroy the thing though. So we've played our Jace. We don't really need a second one. What we really need though is another blue source and some draw. Because we are going to start taking some massive amounts of damage here. But as I've said many times, the Ninja of the Deep Hours is the worst card for us. Absolutely, hands down the worst card. Let's accumulate a knowledge, try to find a land drop. No such luck, but we do have a Crossing Tusker here. So we're going to let that go. I'm going to try to tangle here just because I have Tusker, which would allow me to get my island, and I would do that on my main phase. Oh, and he's also going for a ninja, so this is even better for us. Though I imagine he's got counter magic. Yeah, there's a Spell Stutter. That draws him a card, and it's really bad for us. There's our land drop, our second island, finally. We've got our 5 lands. I can play Tangle and Crossing Tusker. I think that's good enough. We've also got Dispel backup. Miscreant draws him a card. Ugh. Oh boy, another ninja. Holy moly. That is really bad news. Well, let's tangle. And I will attempt to... Oh, and I can't counter that! Oh, good grief. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're down to 2. He draws 2 more cards. And all of a sudden we're out of fogs. Not the best game, too. Though we did get to see that aerial volley's pretty strong. Surprise factor is very noteworthy. All right, I can at least muddle for a. Oh, never mind. Okay, well, Counterspell gets the Spell Stutter Sprite. Let's Moment's Peace. Dispel. We'll use our own. Dispels are Dispel. Let's Counterspell. Ugh. Maybe I should have used the muddle, actually, instead of the counterspell. Oh, but there's an aerial volley to kind of save the day. 2, 3. Oh, that would still counter the Moment's Peace, though. I can't use it to kind of take over the game. See, this is where you see the differences between the Scattershot Archer and the aerial volley. They're good in different places, right? Right now, the board's flooded with these guys, so not much of a choice here. I have to pass and hope for the best. Oh, I should have kept up a green. Oh, but he just lets it go. Fantastic. Oh, there's a scatter shot. But we need to transmute into a Moment's Peace. And since my aerial volley doesn't actually stop a Spellstutter Sprite, I might as well just cast the... Well, let's just double check. He's got 4 of them. I can kill 3, and then he's still got 1 left, which means he can counter a 2 mana spell. So let's cast the Scattershot Archer. Hope he whiffs. Let's hope he did whiff on his last draw. He did. Now he's in a whole lot of trouble. Alright, and could have Vapor Snag. So I should leave the Scattershot Archer up. We'll play our Terramorphic and pass. He's down to 25 cards. We know he's holding up a Null, which is basically a dead card at this point. So now we have to use this. We can kill the Spire Golem. Not that that means anything at 2 life. Alright, well. That doesn't quite do it, does it? 1, and then 1, 2, 3. I need the full amount on Spire Golem. Probably should have held on to that. Oh man. We're really top decking here. We got another aerial volley. We're gonna mill ourselves. We got a Dispel. And yeah, that's all she wrote, guys. So Delver, not a great matchup. Not a great matchup. Block one of these guys. I mean, we can almost get there. Yep. And there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. it was pretty fun nonetheless. Good to be back on our feet with the Turbo Fog, and we will see you next time.